Hello, lovely student and respected parents. I'm Miss Bakhan from Virginia School. Today, in math lesson, we are going to talk about fraction and time. Please prepare your book and start with me. Okay? Are you ready? Good. Go to page 159. 159. First of all, let me tell you what's meant by fraction. What is a fraction? Fraction is something that shows part of a whole. Fraction is something that shows part of a whole. Let me tell you how. Look at this example. There's a photo. Okay, there's a picture of the pizza. In this picture, we have a pizza. Okay. If I want to divide this pizza into two parts, for example, if I want to share it with my brother, at that time I have to divide it into two equal parts, like this. The shape, look at that shape. Okay, I want to divide it into two equal parts. Each part called 1/2. Each part called 1/2. This one is a whole pizza, but when I divide it into two parts, each part called 1/2. One, it means how many parts we are talking about, but two, it means the total numbers of parts. Let's look at the example. For example, in this, we are going to make a circle around those shapes that we have a half. For example, the first one is done by the book. Just we have to trace it. And the second one, is it divided into two equal parts? No. Is it divided into two equal parts? No. That's why we have to skip it. This one, is it divided into two equal parts? Yes. Make a circle around it. Okay. Do it with me. Let's make a circle around it. Why? Because it divided into two equal parts. Okay. This one, is it divided into two equal parts? Yes. Each part called what? Called 1/2. That's why we have to make a circle around it. This one, is it divided into two equal parts? Yes. Each part's called 1/2. That's why we have to make a circle around it. Do it with me. This one, is it divided to equal parts? Is it divided into two equal parts? No. That's why we have to skip it. Okay. Now, there's another picture. Now, we have to divide it into four equal parts. Each part called quarter or 1/4. Each part called 1/4. There's a whole pizza. Okay, there's a whole pizza. But if I want to share with my friends, I want to divide it, or I want to split the pizza into four parts, like this. Each part called what? Each part called 1/4. The structure, it's a structure of 1/4. Okay, when it means how many parts we are talking about. Fourth, it means the total number of parts. Okay, let's look at these examples. For example, we have some structure. In this structure, I want to color one part of them. Okay, now I have to make a circle around the correct fraction. The first one is done by the book. Okay, look at the second one. The second one, how many parts do we have? How many parts do we have? Look, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if I color it one part like this, do it with me. It means 1/4. 1/4. Because we have 4 parts, I just colored one of them. That's why we have to make a circle around 1/4. What is the correct fraction below the picture? Of course, 1/4. We have to make a circle around the correct one. 1/4. Do it with me. Okay, well done. This one, how many parts do we have? Let's count it. 1, 2. 1, 2. We have 2 parts. If I color it one of them, do it with me. If I color it one of them, now it means what? It means 1/2. 1/2. Which one is 1/2? This one or this one? This one. 1/2. Now we have to make a circle around 1/2. Good. This one. How many parts do we have? How many parts do we have? 1, 2. We have 2 parts. If I color it this one, if I colored one of them, do it with me. Okay. Now, what is this? Is it 1/4 or 1/2? Is it 1/4 or 1/2? What is the correct fraction? 1/2 or 1/4? 1/2. Why 1/2? Because we have 2 parts. I just colored one of them. This one. How many parts do we have? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I colored one of them like this, do it with me. If I colored one of them, now it means what? It means 1/2 or 1/4? 1/4. Why? Because we have 4 parts. I just colored one of them. Now let's make a circle around the correct one. 1/4. The last one. How many parts do we have? 2. Okay. If I color it one of them like this, okay. Now it means what? What is the correct fraction? What is the correct fraction? 1/2 or 1/4? 1/2. Of course 1/2. Why? Because we have only 2 parts. We colored one of them. That's why the correct fraction below the picture is 1/2. We have to make a circle around 1/2. Okay, lovely student, it was our lesson. I hope you get benefit from it. Thank you. Bye bye.